Have you ever wanted to play Shaolia by yourself? Welcome to Shaolia Great Houses! Shaolia Great Houses is the first major expansion and provides the solo mode, The Usurper. In this solo mode, the player will confront an enemy boss from the House of Ares. Today, this man will fight that epic boss. Yes, you guessed it, it is me, Derek, the handsome man with the beautiful voice. The player can choose a difficulty level between normal and hard, and I'm going to play the normal mode. She is scary. Besides, players can create their own level 2 card deck to defeat the boss. I choose these level 2 cards because I'm sophisticated and very educational. Now, let's start the game!
Alright. And here we go, we are playing the Usurper. I'm going to bring you down. All right, so into round 1 we go. I am the first player, boom, and I am going to decide, because I have 8 gold, I would like to buy 3 level 1 cards right off the bat, so I can have options into building phase. So we're going to get 1 barricade, 2 a blacksmith, and let's see, we get a farm. Okay, wow, that's a really good draw. So the idea here is I have a wall to protect against her violent card. She's a very attack-heavy lady, and yes, but I also get resource cards, so that might be very helpful. But I still need to rely on dice rolls here. They're both 5, so we'll see how this goes. Let's see, level 2 cards. I see a ranch out there, so I really want one of those. I need 3 gold to build these 3 beauties out here, so I'm going to use 2 to buy 2 more cards and hopefully get the ranch in the next round. So we're going to get 2 cards here, and I get a barricade and a school. All right, very cool. I like this. It's a good first 5 cards to have. So now it is into her purchasing phase. So how she purchases, she just draws the first card off the deck. And her first card is to charge the boss gauge by 1. Now that is not a damage heavy one, so I don't need to worry about it now, but it's going to keep adding on. It's going to take at least 3 turns to get off the board if I can't kill it. So she will get her deal 2 damage in the 3rd turn. Next, it'll be my building phase. So I'm going to spend all 3 of my gold, boom, 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 and I'm going to build a blacksmith, a farm, and I'm going to build, let's see, I'll build a farm up here, and I'm going to build a barricade. All right. She has no building phase, so she's not going to be building anything. She's in full attack mode. She's attacking my palace. I don't like it. Get out of my land here. So we're going to action phase, and here we go. I have a blacksmith and a farm. They both need 5s, so hopefully I get double 5s here. Let's see, I get a 6, a 2, and a 1. If I get officers and I use 1 to get the 3 gold, I can use 2 of my die just to get 4 gold overall. But I really need that mineral for that ranch, the graveyard, or the mine. So what I really would like to do is I'm going to change my 2 to gain 2 officers. Use those 2 officers and use 1 of them to gain a mineral here, because in the long run, I need those minerals. So I'm going to I'll also put 1 here to gain 2 gold from the palace. So I gain 2 gold here, I gain a mineral, and yeah, I gained 1 officer. I've already used 1. Now, we're going into her turn. Her action phase, she charges the boss gauge by 1. Not too bad. All right, it's a pretty good start for me. Haven't lost anything yet. Woo! All right, now she's the first player. So in her purchasing phase, all the cards shift to the right. So now she gets card number 2. It's a defense card, but it only deals 1 damage, but it has 2 HP. So now she has a defense card. If I end up trying to attack her and take out the 15 HP that she has, she can defend. But as you see, I don't have any attack cards. Now, into my purchasing phase, I have 2 gold here and a mineral. Now, I don't have enough cards to get the level 2 cards yet, so I'm going to spend 1 and hope for a good card here. So we got another blacksmith. Don't need that right now, but it's good that I have an option into trading out. I'm going to have to wait another turn anyway, so I'm going to get 1 gold here and get another barricade. Okay, so now I have a barricade I can trade for, and I'm going to go for that ranch. I really need that ranch. And with my architect, I can put a level, an any die token on it if it comes out. So if I can build it, lots of money will come my way. So I bought that. I'm out of resources. I have 1 mineral. That is my purchasing phase. Her building phase, nothing happens. Let me replenish the level 2 cards here because I want to see what I can get next. Now I have a defense card out there, the Signal Fire, very good. And now into my building phase. I don't have enough resources to build, so I pass, and she's going into her action phase. Now, She's going to deal 1 damage with her little mooks there, little goons. And whoop, 1 damage to my barricade. And getting the boss gauge by 1 with that one. Okay, getting a little dangerous here. I get to actually roll the dice and do some actions. Hi-ya! We got 3, 3, and a 1. And so I'm going to use all 3 of these to activate my palace for the next round. Because I'm first player, I can build a ranch, put the any die token on there maybe, and get a lot of gold. So, and we get 2 officers as well. My dice rolls are not good. I need more officers. Oop, come back here. Need you to lead my army there, sir. Okay. Now, it is round number 3. I am the first player. We're into purchasing phase. I need to get my gold so I can actually buy something if I want. So, passing my purchase phase. Her purchase phase now. She gets to shift things to the right. And level 1 card coming, and this one is not as bad as it seems. It ignores my defense cards and deals 1 damage to my palace. Now that'll take 12 turns overall to kill me, so I don't mind over 3 rounds to take the 3 damage, as long as I can keep defending the other attack cards that are coming out. So now into my building phase, I am going to build that ranch. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, and a mineral, bing, build the ranch. And the 1 gold to bring another barricade out there so I can protect that 1 barricade when I take 1 damage from that guy. And into my action phase. Here we go. Come on. We got this. All right. A 1, a 6, and a 3. I can activate my ranch. So I'm going to activate the ranch to gain 6 gold right there. I get a 6. I'm going to change that to get a mineral here with my officer. And I still have a 3. With my 3, I am going to gain 2 more gold from the palace. So overall, I will gain 8 gold, wow, and 1 mineral. So now I have options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, there we go, stacks of 2. And now it is her move to start attacking me directly. Now, first things first, the boat is going to attack me because it went around my defenses, which I have my barricades, and it did damage to my palace, shooting some little arrows at me. And then the next guy is going to attack me for 1. And now because I have 2 barricades out there, I can spread the love. I'm going to spread the love to this barricade right here. Not right near, right here. Next, charge the boss gauge by 1. So that's good for me that I spread that damage because now my barricade can take that 2 damage and it doesn't carry over. So I lose a barricade, but it protected me from all that damage. And now, it is her move into round 4. Her purchasing phase. So this boss gauge charger is getting out of there. All right. Boop. And we're flipping this guy. And all right, another just basic mooks. All right. So with that damage adding over time, her attack engine is getting a little faster here. And now we're going to start level 2 cards. So I need to start worrying. I'm beefing up that defense. With her purchase phase finished, my purchase phase is on. I would really like some defense cards on the field. So let's see, I'm going to spend 2. 1, 2. And get infantry and a barricade. Now, infantry right now doesn't seem very useful for me. I will use it for trading because I'm going for defense and culture. Right now I have no school, so I really could use a school right now. Boop, boop. And here we go, getting 2 more cards. 2 farms. Okay. The graveyard looks pretty good right now for passively gaining culture, but I don't have a school on the field, so I need a school. Come on, baby. School! Nope, a market. Well, that is good for me, though, because I can start trading. And if I look in the level 1 deck, I got rid of a school, so I can trade and buy a school from the discard pile. It gives me options. I can also buy life tokens. Let's see if I can find a school. So I'm going to try to find a school here, and I got another farm. I am all over with the farms right here. So with this, my barricades are going to start running weak very soon. So I'm going to go for that signal fire. Trade these in. So I didn't get my school that I wanted, but I'm going to go for that signal fire. Maybe a theater or a wall will be here. Okay, a library. That's not bad. All right, so gain 2 culture on an any die token. Nice. Okay, so we are going into her building phase. No building phase. Mine. With my 2 gold and 1 mineral, I am going to put my signal fire on there with 4 HP. There we go. so I can defend against this onslaught over and over again. And with that signal fire ability, I can start beefing up with life tokens on all the cards in the front row. So that's my building phase. I'm out of resources, so now it's her action phase. Her action phase is first deal 1 damage from this guy. So this 1 damage is going to my signal fire. Next one, he's dealing damage right to my palace. And then we have this next one is dealing 1 damage to one of my defense cards. I can choose to lose my barricade or take another damage on my signal fire. I will take that damage. Now, all right, and now she finished her action phase, so it's into my action phase. I'm going to first use the architect to select 2 cards on my territory and place any token on them, any die token on them. So I'm going to place it on the ranch first, guaranteed 6 gold. And I do need minerals, but I really like this defense with life tokens where I don't have to depend on it too. So I'm going to go with a defense-oriented dice roll there. So here we go. Pick up the dice and boom, baby. We get a 4, a 6, and a 2. 4, 6, and a 2. Okay. First, I'm going to activate my 2 for the signal fire to get life tokens on all the cards in the front row. And then I am going to activate my ranch, and I'm going to use an officer to activate my blacksmith. So with a 4 and an officer. So with this, I gain life tokens for all cards in the front row. With these 2, I take them off, so I gain the HP back. And the farm will gain an extra one, but that doesn't really matter to me because she will never attack my level 1 cards. I'm going to gain 6 gold and a mineral here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And a mineral. Okay, so now I am the first player in this next round. Okay, doing pretty well so far. I could build a better engine, but that'll be with time coming. In my purchasing phase, I'm going to buy 1 level 1 card and see what I get. I get a blacksmith. I need a school really bad right now. So I'm going to pay another one. Come on, school. There we go. I got my school. All right. So in my purchasing phase, I just bought that, and I'm going to trade in 3 cards. The infantry don't need. Market, it's a good card. Don't need it right now. And the blacksmith, I'm going to trade all 3 of these, and I'm going to get a mine. They call it a mine. A mine. Okay, so I got my mine. I have enough resources to build it, and passively getting a mineral before rolling the dice. So I won't be reliant on the blacksmith. That will be very good. Next. So that's my purchasing phase. Her purchasing phase, the phase I really don't like. So this goes away. We still have that back attacker in the boat and her first level 2 card coming out, and it's a 2 damage guy with 3 HP. All right, so I'm gonna have to survive that onslaught for a bit. Now, going into my building phase, I need that mine on the field. So with that, we're going a mine right here. And actually, I'm going to build the mine up front because I'm going to get life tokens from the signal fire. Overall, I don't need this farm anymore. And it gives me 3 options of adding tokens on. If I keep the farm out there, the tokens are going to waste. So that's my building phase. I'm out of resources, can't build anymore. Her building phase doesn't happen. My action phase. Okay, here we go. Boom! 2, 2, and a 3. It was supposed to be before rolling the dice. I get the mineral from the mine. I'm going to activate my ranch and my signal fire, which is basically obvious right now. I should continue to do that. And I'm going to use the 3. 2, with how I'm rolling, I kind of want 2 officers, but getting 2 gold is more important. So I'm going to get 2 more gold so I have more options. I can't keep rolling bad forever, can I? I don't think so. So with that, I gain a life token here. So it takes away a damage token. I gain a life token on my barricade now with 3 HP, and my mine has 3 HP as well, helping my defense against the dark arts. With that, that's the end of my action phase. So I get 8 gold overall, and I still have a mineral, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, it is her action phase. She's going to start off by doing 2 damage to me with the big horsey boy. So I'm going to take 2 damage to my signal fire. The next guy, he's going to deal 1 damage to my barricade. Okay, oop, sorry, I'm going to take the life token off instead. Boop, boop, boop. And then I am going to get attacked by those boats in the back from behind my palace. But this is the last turn that they'll be there, so it'll be good. I won't be getting attacked in the back anymore. She's the first player now. And Let's see. She purchases. Okay, so back attacker's gone. We have a weak boy, a horsey boy, and we have a very scary card. Okay, so this is her War Drummer. Now, this War Drummer increases all bosses' attack damage by 1. So, the horses now deal 3 damage, and these guys deal 2 damage. So, I have no attacking cards, but if I had a market, I could trade to get a mercenary to destroy that, but I can't. So, this is going to be 3 rounds of extra damage by 1. Okay, so that is a very worrisome card. Okay, so that was her purchasing phase, my purchasing phase. Let's see, I did not replenish the level 2 cards, and there's a port. So, 2 gold is going into here, and I get a farm and a barricade. Okay, so I have another barricade, which is good. So, I'm still purchasing here. I am going to look for more cards in the level 1 deck. So, 1, 2. So I can trade for a level 2 card. I get a blacksmith and a market. Now, the market is nice, but overall, I need the barricades. The graveyard's looking really good. I'm going to need a school for that. And so I'm going to trade these 3 in to get the graveyard. Okay, so these 3 in, coming for the graveyard. Overall, that passive ability where every time she destroys a card, I gain a culture. I am having trouble lifting this card, so I'll just slide it. And another library, cool. And yeah, so we'll gain 1 culture every time she destroys a card. She's getting stronger. She's starting to destroy everything I have. She is, yeah, so I can benefit out of her destroying my stuff. So I passed my purchasing phase. She doesn't have a building phase. It is my building phase. The graveyard, let's see, the graveyard I'm going to put in the back. I do know that she has a card that attacks all the cards in the front row. I'm very scared of that coming up next. And let's see, I'm going to demolish my blacksmith. I don't need it anymore with a mine. And the blacksmith is gone, and I'm going to build the school here. So going into our action phase, we're starting off, and the War Drummer is making all of her units a lot stronger. So this first guy is going to do 3 damage to me. So barricade is being lost with that. So with that, my graveyard is out there. Boom, that's 1 culture. Thanks for the culture, lady. And then the next guy gets beefed up by the War Drummer as well. The 1 damage becomes 2 damage. Now I lose my any die token from the Signal Fire, but I still gain, I do gain a culture from losing the Signal Fire, so that's not too bad there. And let me just show this up. So I am now closer to victory. My action phase. All right, counterattack. Haha! Getting my mineral first before rolling the dice. Boom! There we go. 3, 6, and a 4. Okay. So my 3 is going to go toward the ranch. And then I have 2 passes, and I have that gain 1 culture. I think it'd be more beneficial for me to get some more officers with how bad I'm rolling. So I'm going to gain 2 gold and 2 officers here. So overall, 8 gold and 2 more officers for the future, because now I am the first player to act, and I would like to have officers to help me with my bad dice rolling. But it can't last forever. All right, now we're going into my turn. I am now the first player. Here we go. So I have 9 gold to spend. I need some good cards here. I might want to market. I don't need another school, but I need cards so I can trade to get that library, because any card to gain 2 culture is great, and I need to start getting building that engine for the theater, and hopefully that comes up. So I'm going to spend 2 gold here and get 2 level 1 cards. I get school, okay, and I get a market. Okay, that's awesome. Cool. And next, I need more level 1 cards so I can trade them in. I'm going to buy 2 more cards here. 1, 2. A barricade and a school. Great. So now I have 3 barricades. If they all get destroyed with that graveyard, the graveyard is my engine now that I'm using to get culture by using her violence and her maliciousness against her, so I can get all this culture from her. So every time she destroys one of my weak little barricades, I'm going to gain 1 culture. So that's really good for me. Let's see. I'm going to buy 1 more card and use that hopefully to trade. So I get an infantry. Sweet. Don't need that. So my 2 schools go away. I don't need to go to school anymore. I am in college. I'm in university. And I'm going to take my library. I'm going to study more. Great. All right, next we get, yes, a theater. All right, that's awesome. So I gained 1 culture for every culture card in my territory. Now that's even making my engine a lot stronger. My library is a cheap way for a level 2 card to be up front, to be attacked if she ends up going in there and it gets destroyed. If I can get 2 culture for 1 time, that's fine. It's not that big of a loss. So, Graveyard, you're my boy. Let's go. I am going to pass my turn, my purchasing phase, and now she goes into her purchasing phase. Now, we got to see what comes out next. This is the next level 2 card. I am very sad this level 1 card is now going away. Bye, little boy. I miss you. And we have... Oh, okay. That's actually not... Actually, it is pretty bad, because now it's being buffed by the War Drummer. So, it's going to deal 2 damage with fire coming into my palace, and it's going to start burning it down. I'm a little worried about that. So... maybe I can get that market on the field, and then I can trade to maybe buy some mercenaries to destroy that. Because 3 rounds of that, it'll basically be 8 damage, and I will be nearly dead. Okay, so with that, that was her purchase phase. Now it's my building phase. Now I need to keep going with my engine of the the graveyard here. I'm going to spend 2 golds and miss it, and then build my 2 barricades. They are both going to be destroyed this turn. And I do not have enough to unlock a territory. Maybe should have saved a gold for that, but I'm not worried yet. Okay, so with that, we're done with my building phase. She doesn't have a building phase, as I've said many times before. And now we're going into action phase. Pew, 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 pew. Here we go. Boom goes the dynamite. I got a 1, 2, and a 2. Okay, so I'm glad I have an NE die right here. I could gain 1 culture from the school, but basically right now I'm going to gain my ranch. I'm going to get 2 more gold, and I'm going to get my officers. I'm desperate for these guys. So now I have 5. So my next round I will have enough to do a lot. And before I was supposed to roll the dice, I forgot to pick up my mineral. So I'm going to pick up my mineral because I'm a dum-dum, and I get myself a mineral. Yay! I'm going to get my gold of 8 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put them in stacks of 2. Yeah, so I got my 8 gold. It is going into hers now, and now she's going to be violent and attack me. So now, with the War Drummer, boom, 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 he's making them all a lot stronger. So these fire arrows have even more fire and oil on them. They're going to deal 3 damage to my palace. Don't like that. So now I'm at half life. Okay, so my turns are getting shorter and shorter as I go. So there's the War Drummer, and now this guy is going to do 3 damage, and I'm going to take the damage from the barricade. So the barricade is going to score me, bing, a culture with my graveyard. And now she is the first player. With that, we move these over. Another level 2 card is coming on the field. Hopefully nothing too daunting. It's a big, big boy dealing 3 damage with the War Drummer dealing 4 damage. All right. But that's okay. I still have a barricade to defend against that, and I will still gain the culture. So I am not in a hurry to beef up my defenses more. All right, so that was her purchase phase. My purchasing phase, I need to get that theater. So I'm going to spend 2 gold here. Level 1 cards. And I get a blacksmith and an infantry. I am going to buy 1 more and hopefully get a card I can trade with. Yes, an infantry. I'm going to trade blacksmith and 2 infantries to get that theater. Great. Okay, so with that, I can build a library and a theater, but I don't have enough space for it. So I might want to spend some to open up for the next round. We will see. So that's my purchasing phase. Do I want to buy any more? No, I'm going to save my money for that. Let me replenish this. Ding, 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 a refinery. Now that would have been good earlier, but we are where we are. It's there. Next, we're going into building phase. You do nothing, and my turn. I get to build some things. So I am going, because I'm not worried about this, I'm going to build my library. Actually, let's see. No, I'm going to build my theater instead. I'm going to build my theater because if I can activate it, I can gain 3 culture next round. So with that, 1, 2, 3, use my thing here. Theater is up front. Okay, my barricade will die due to her big beefy boy. So we'll see how this goes. So that's my building phase. I am going to unlock another place, and maybe I can build a market there, or maybe the library. We will see. So Next, so I have 1 gold, and my building phase is over. Here we go into her damage phase. First things first, big guy deals 3 damage initially, +1 with the war drummer. Barricade is destroyed with 4 damage, but I gain a culture. Dealing 3 damage to me from the fire arrows. If I can get them, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now, getting a little scary there. If she does that one more time, which the war drummer's out, I will be dead. But I do still have my captain, which I can gain 3 life tokens, apply them immediately. And now her action phase is done. It's my action phase. All right, here we go. Okay, 2, 2, and a 5. Okay, that is actually really good right now. So I am going to first activate my ranch with the 5. I'm going to activate my theater with the 2. So I'm going to gain 3 culture there. And let's see. I am going to switch that, get the 5 here, 2 here, and I'm going to gain overall 4 culture, so 1, 2, 3, 4, because graveyard, school, theater, that's 3, with the school, 1 more, and I'm going to gain 6 gold from the ranch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, engine is rolling. All right, once I get that library out there, I might be able to win in 2 turns. We will see. I did not get the mineral. And again, because dum-dum as I am, I got my mineral, got my monies, got my culture. Now, it is my turn as the first player. Boop, boop, boom. Now, we're in a purchasing phase. Okay, so I can get another library right now. And in case one library is destroyed, I can use it as a little barricade to prevent in case she gets another attack card coming out there. Yes, I am going to buy 2 level 1 cards. Okay, blacksmith. Okay, good. I have 5 gold. I need to make sure I'm good on resources here because I need the 3 to build the library and 1 for the barricade to protect myself against that massive dude. Yeah, I'll build a market so I can actually have a trade in case things get dire in situations. 2, we're moving on to her purchasing phase. Thank goodness this war drummer gets out of here. I hate you. He seems like he's not that strong, but he adds so much damage over time. That's 3 rounds of +1 damage that he did to all of his units. So every unit kept doing more and more and more damage. So if you decide to do an attack strategy, I would recommend getting rid of him fast. So that's her purchasing phase. My building phase. Let's build that library with 3 gold here. Library is going to come up front. Now not up front, sorry. I'm going to bring it back here. I'm going to build a barricade, and I wasn't managing resources or territory very well. I forgot that I don't have the space to build the market. So that is fine with me. Okay, so now I brought my library out there. I do have a barricade. I do have an extra defense card with the library. So with my dice roll here, I can gain the 2 culture and use it to defend against these guys here. Let's go into her building phase. Nothing. My action phase. All right, so here we go. 1, 4, 1. Excuse me, 1, 4, 1. Okay, now first thing is first. I'm going to gain all that culture from 4 cards on my big old board here. Next, I am going to activate my remember mineral. Mine, mineral, gimme. And then I'm going to activate my library to gain 2 culture, and I'm going to get the ranch for 6 gold. Now, in hindsight, I could have demolished my school in order to build that market. Probably should have done that, my mistake, but I don't think it's going to hurt me too much in the long run. I do have 9 damage on myself so far. I'm not worried about the fire arrows killing me outright yet, so I'm not going to use my captain. And let's tally up everything. So I'm gaining 2 culture from the library, +4, so I'm getting 6 more culture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 14. All I need is 5 more. So that will be pushed out. The fire arrows will be pushed out. I don't need to worry about that too much. And plus I have 3 HP that I can be like, boom, palace, you're healed. Yeah, so that's my action phase. I need to get my 6 gold, excuse me, my 6 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, don't want to make a mistake pulling too much gold and then having to be reminded later. Hashtag Playmaker. Just kidding. And so that's my action phase. Now into her action phase. All right. So first thing is first, deals 3 damage to the barricade. Now barricade is taking that. My graveyard gets up to 15 culture. The next guy deals 3 damage. Now, being that I'm in this position, I might just sacrifice my mine because I have 3 minerals right now. I don't really need more minerals. I have my engine on the board. My mine can take the damage and I still will gain all this, and I keep all my culture cards on the field. So my mine is very helpful in the early game, but I don't think I need it anymore. So I'm going to get another culture. All I need is 2 more. So I just activate my library on my next turn and I win. All right. Woo! Take that, usurper. Okay, now she's the first. Oh, sorry. Let's do my 2 damage to me. Pew, 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 pew. So now I'm at 11 damage. This is right up into the wire. Okay, good thing she has no character cards. That would be, or she can trade. That'd be scary. Now, she's the first player. And purchasing phase. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping it is one of those wagons that add to the charge. I would not mind that right now. And it is a defense card that is 2 damage. I love that card. That's actually really good. It cannot kill any of my cards, and if it does, I'm going to gain culture from that. If she destroys 2 of my cards, I win. So, that's great. Awesome. Okay, so I can just hustle through this right now. I don't really need to buy anything. Just in case I screw something up, I don't want to. I'm going to buy, let's see, I'm going to buy 2 level 1 cards. Just in case, hopefully there's a barricade here. Okay, cool. I'm going to trade in my 2 blacksmiths on the farm to get the other library. In case my math is off, I'm not good at math. So yes, there we go for that. That's my purchasing phase. Now her building phase, nothing. And now it's my building phase, awesome. Building a barricade. Give me that culture once you destroy it. And I might as well build that library just to ensure my victory even more. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Now, into her action phase. She's going to kill herself by letting me win with so much culture. Yes, I'm a wizened folk. So, first things first. She's going to do 2 damage to me. I'm going to take it all on the barricade. I want that to be destroyed. So the barricade is going to give me 1 right there. The next guy's going to do 3 damage to me. I'm going to lose my ranch because I love all my culture. My ranch just gets destroyed, and I'm just going to win the game outright. She doesn't even need to deal 3 damage to me because it doesn't matter because I have destroyed the usurper. I am the emperor, the captain of Shaolia. You have nothing on me, lady. All right, that's it. So, wow, I got really lucky with the cards there. I know that this is highly valuable in what engine you are trying to make. So you got to make a lot of good cards that can work off each other. The theater, working off all of these cards. The graveyard, using her against herself. That's a good strategy that I thought would be great to employ here with just damage and damage and damage. So using her against herself. Like I didn't have to get to my action phase to get all that culture. So that's it, and I barely survived there, and I had a lot of fun playing this. It's very stressful. It is not easy, even in the easy mode. So I am excited for you to have this challenge as I did myself. And that's it for me. So thank you, and thanks for watching.